So welcome everybody to the Australian Hypnosis Conference 2024. So I have Karen de Mol with me, and Karen's going to be talking about Money Secrets Uncovered. But before we go into that, thank you to Justine Lepp from Hypnosis New Zealand for sponsoring us. So Karen, you've talked about money before. We know how you've come from really tough times to you're basically retiring this year, like already. Go
Not
you.
retiring from this sort of work, but yes.
Yeah, but you're retiring from the accountant job and you've been
Yeah.
there for many years and you've got a bestseller on Amazon. But then you talk about money secrets uncovered. What are the money secrets? Like, are they so secret I didn't hear them? What are the money secrets? Because I need to know the answers to the money secrets.
Secrets.
Yeah.
The money secrets, we all know some certain blocks that we have in money, like things like money doesn't grow on trees and all those things that we've been drummed into us by our parents.
Mm-hmm.
And they do play a part in stopping us from having, abundance and large incomes. But the big secret is it's not necessarily about the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually about yourself. It's those beliefs we have about ourselves that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't know enough. All those
Money
things.
burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah. But that's a money belief. But
Yeah.
a lot of the beliefs are our self-belief.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
when we don't believe that we're smart enough, good enough, or know enough, not worthy, all these things, we will sabotage manifesting money.
Yep.
So yes, you do need to look at those blocks, and I will talk about our core values and aligning them up with our money beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
But what I've discovered with most people I work with, it's not necessarily the money beliefs that are the big blocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's the belief in self.
Yeah.
And
because it all comes down to self.
correct, yeah, very much so. And what will happen is you'll think you'll be manifesting, and then all of a sudden something will come along and trigger you, and you will actually push the money away because you don't believe you deserve it.
Yes. Yeah.
Or basically that if you have it, something will happen to you personally. Like, it's not necessarily about the money. And as I said, like, you do need to work with the money blocks as well, because they're there as well. So it's a combination of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest secret that people don't think about is the self-belief.
What about filling up? Like, there's a lot of people that buy into the network of consumerism. Like, I always need that new pair of pants or something like
everyone
that.
needs those new pair of pants and new shoes, I'm sure. But abundance is basically what it is for you. If abundance is for you is to go out and be able to go on a shopping spree, well, that's your goal. So
Yeah,
basically, there's nothing wrong with that. If your abundance, knowing that you've got abundance, is being able to fly business class, then fabulous. Do it. Do what you need to do to actually get that. And whether that be, manifesting, whether it be you also have to take actions. That's the other biggest secret. Everyone talks about manifesting. Everyone talks about, put it out to the universe. Yes, you do. You can do that as well, and that is amazing.
do that. Yeah.
But if you don't take action, you don't win lotto if you haven't bought a lottery ticket.
Exactly.
So you have to take the action steps as well.
Yep, absolutely. So as an accountant, and I know that you deal with a lot of high-end projects and things like that, as an accountant, do you see the evidence of people earning all this finance, but then still not having that freedom?
Oh, definitely.
And what
Because
do you believe is the biggest block there? Like,
the biggest thing is they don't know what money's coming in and what money's going out. They don't understand their numbers.
yeah.
And when we're in business, we need to, this is one of the things I can teach people, is actually a budget, but a cash flow budget. So people talk about budgets and all this stuff, but you need to know what money's coming in, what money's going out, and then also know what you want to have as a profit at the end.
Yes.
What do you want to buy? What do you want to spend money on? Is it, your family? Do you want to buy a house? All those sort of things. You need to know what that goal is, and then go, okay, so what do I have costs? I have costs of, running an office. I have, internet costs, all this stuff. Cost them down, and then work out, okay, to get that bottom line, start with the answer. What do I need? What do I want? And actually, we want not just what we need. What do we want?
Yes.
There's a big difference between the two as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then work out what your income should be.
What will people, like, when students come to your talk, when they put their bum on that seat, what are they going to walk away with? when they listen to you?
I think they're going to walk away with some aha moments about what's actually blocking them.
Mhm.
Some of those realizations that it isn't just manifesting, that it is actually, you do have to clear the blocks, work out what's going on, make sure you know what you want, and then also take action, and then also know your numbers. Because a lot of people come into business, especially hypnotherapists, we come in, we want to help people. That's our goal. We want to help people.
Yep.
So we start out, maybe when we first come out of our trainings, we might start doing things for free, and then we might start charging small amounts. But it comes to a point where if you're going to be in business, you need to know, okay, I need to have 10 clients or 20 clients at this value, or I have to have 50 clients at this value. And then you're going to start burning out if you're not charging enough to cover your expenses and to have.
A lot of therapists struggle with the pricing point as well.
Correct.
And then lead themselves to burnout because they've either underpriced or overpriced, or they've underpriced with too much value and, combinations of.
Yeah. And they could also be pushing clients away because they don't believe enough in themselves.
Yeah. Yep. What about associated guilt when it comes to money? Because even just recently I had a message from a friend, and this is the exact question he asked me. He's like, do you know any millionaires that would be willing to lend me $500? And I went, huh? And my response was, do you think they became millionaires by lending out $500? Question mark.
Well,
and I felt guilty because I'm like, look, I can hear his plea. I know he needs the money. I know he's good to repay it, but I just don't want to deal with the resentment of if he doesn't repay it.
Yeah.
But then you feel guilty. So what about associated guilt when it comes to lending money?
That's got to be, your personal opinion on how you feel. There's some people I would very easily lend out money to, and there's other people I'd say no.
But learning that line, it's difficult.
And it comes, to me, it's about the relationship as well. Because I remember my cousin, she was going through some rough times, and I didn't want my relationship to be about money. So I found another way to give her money without lending her money, you know what I mean? So gave her some work to do.
Good
so
point.
That to me is the guilt was gone away.
Value.
There is no guilt because I felt that she was getting what she needed, but it didn't change our relationship. I didn't want that guilt hanging around.
Because it breaks up families.
Correct.
And it can completely slaughter 20-year-long best friends because they borrowed. I've seen a relationship fall down because of $10.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think it was about the $10 in the end.
There's more to it,
So,
and it's like anything. There's always more to it than just what's on the surface.
Yep. So you're going to be there for the entire weekend. Can people come and talk to you about money?
Definitely.
Yep. And what their problem is with it?
Definitely. And then, if they wanted to book a call with me, and I can actually if they want to go down the accounting side and actually understand the numbers, I can actually talk to them about that. And I do actually have a spreadsheet I can share with people and then talk them through it, if that's what it is. If they understand Excel. Excel's not that hard, but for me, it's not. But I can talk them through that as well too. So I'm an open book. Whenever someone comes and talks to me, if I've got the answers, and if I don't know the answers, I'll tell them, I'll get back to you.
Yeah. I'll write that down.
Exactly.
Awesome. Honestly, I can't wait to meet you this year. Big hugs, big screams. We're all going to be dancing at the dinner as well and just having a grand old time. So thank you everybody for joining in on this talk. This is Karen de Mol. She's going to be revealing those secrets about money. So have a talk to her and we'll see everybody there. Bye-bye.
Yeah.